Hello crafty stampers. So this is going to be the tutorial of how to put the sleigh together. So in your packet, there actually is two different sleighs. So whichever one you've ordered or whatever, um, they should get the same components, except for this one you'll get the glitter snowflakes. This one you'll get the regular greenery, and this will be shiny greenery. And then of course this will be red, this will be green. Your sleigh for this will be red, and this one will be brown. So let me show you all the pieces that you get with it. So of course you'll get your envelope, you'll get your base card, and then you'll get your background color according to which card you're putting together. So you'll get a sleigh base and all your slats for the sleigh. Now, how the slots for the sleigh, to make sure you got them right, you're going to have a center one. This is your top one for the sleigh. You're going to have a center one. You have two end ones. And then you have this one, which if you know if it goes right, the bigger curve is at the top. You're going to have the bigger curve, a little curve down, so the bigger curve goes to the top on here. So you could put it like this, but then that looks funny because it has the bigger curve at the top. So you're going to get those pieces. Then you're also going to get enough to make your boot. So you're going to get two back pieces that are kind of they're going to make up the back piece of it to put it together so you can see the laces and stuff. Then you're going to get the two glitter boot pieces and the two blades, okay? And then for your Merry Christmas, you'll get a white piece, your Merry Christmas, then you'll get these pop-up glue to pop that up if you'd like to. And then also for your boot, there is this tie that's hanging down. You can barely see it, but there's a tie that's hanging down here. Then you're going to get two bows for your skate on that. Then for your flower, your poinsettia, you're going to get two flower pieces, and then you're going to get a center. Then you're going to get your two greeneries on here. So those are the pieces that you should have had in your kit. Let me know if there was an error on that, but I checked everything pretty closely. Make sure I have the right count on that. So let's go ahead and start putting it together. So I'm just going to show you. The best thing to do is try to put the sleigh together first. So when I put my sleigh together, I put this one here with that pointing up on here on the sleigh. On this part, I try to match up the holes with the down corner, the corner of here. And then for their center, of course, that's going to be centered right down the center here on that. So that's the best way I could think that to put it. And if you notice, it doesn't line up, but it does have the curve like this. So when you line it up, you don't want to put this all the way down here. You want to make sure there's a natural curve on both ends like that when you put it down. So the best thing I would say is to put it down first and see where it would lay down and then start gluing. Or make sure when you glue, and don't do it with your tape, then with your glue you can move it around if you want. So okay, so you have your sleigh together. Now for the boots, let's put the boots together. So you're going to have your dark piece and your light piece. So when you have a finished piece, this is what it's going to look like. So you have your glittery top, your back boot, and then your blades on there. And it matches up pretty good. When you match it up like this, those holes of how you match it up, this pokes up a little bit and it actually looks like shoelaces, part of their shoe. I didn't want to put a lighter color because I wanted to kind of define it a little. So all I do with this is just put a little tiny bit of glue on the boot. And you want to line it up. And it doesn't look like it lines up right, but if you got these lined up right, and then this is kind of peeking, it's not all the way down. But if you line this part up exact, this all will line up correctly. That's why I try to line up the top first and the side over here. And then when you line that up, this is all going to be lined up perfectly. So that's how you do the boot. And the easiest thing I can say for the blades, because you want to put your blades like this onto it. Okay. So what I kind of did is I just go ahead on these top nodules. I just put a dab of glue. And I line it up like that. You want to have the blade on your boot showing a little bit down here on the bottom. You don't want to have it shoved all the way up. So that's how you want to do both your boots. Put your blade on. Okay, so let's go ahead and put our poinsettia together. This is pretty easy. The best thing I think on this one, because being glitter, is to do a little tiny glue dot on it. Because glitter, I have issues with glitter holding with glue. So you just want to kind of put them in the center of each other like that. Well, let's try the glue. I didn't know if I got the glue dot on there. Then you should have got one of these center ones, and it's already sticky on the back. So I just put it down just like that. That's why I said it's better for a glue dot, because these things with glitter, you find out it doesn't dry that well. So I'm going to set that aside for a second to let it dry. Okay, so let's start putting our card together. So we're going to go ahead and put our designer paper down on our base white piece. Okay, so when we do the sleigh, you have the sleigh, and I have this hanging down a little because your poinsettia is going to be right here. So I want to make sure these are hanging down enough that you can see the string when you have it on. So on these things, I would just put a dab of glue, because anything little is going to hold this anyway. And I would center this right down at the end of that handle, because you're going to have your poinsettia over it. It's not going to show. So the more you have your poinsettia, you can even go down farther. Let me see if I can get... I'm going to put a chunk of glue dot on there. Get that to stay. That's all I'm finding out with these, with any kind of glitter stuff I've done for Christmas. It's really hard, even the best of glue, to try to get it to stick and stay. Okay, so you have that. So the next thing I do is I put my boots on because I want to alternate them, or I should say put them at a different height. So this one I'm going to put right here. And this one I'm going to put right here. Because you can even put this down a little bit farther, because remember you have your poinsettia in the center there. Like that. So this string can be down a little bit more because the poinsettia is going to hold it. Okay, so then we have our little bows, and all you have to do with the bow is I would put it just in the center a little bit. And I put it up close to where the top of the shoelace might be. This bow doesn't come with the kit. I just saw somebody add it to theirs and I thought it looked so cute. This is a different bow with another kit. Okay, so we have that. So we're going to go ahead and put our poinsettia on. What I like to do is put the greenery down first and make sure, the best thing for you to do is lay everything down first and see how it would go. Of how far things are apart from each other. So just put that right there. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and put down a little bit of glue on the back of here. So this is going to adhere to the card base. And I like to put it up pretty even up at the top because you're going to have your sentiment down at the bottom. So next you want to do a little bit of your snowflakes. You can put those anywhere you like. I didn't put the snowflakes on the other one just because the other one was kind of a little bit more busier with the color, and I thought the snowflakes would not really match with that. So the next thing we're going to do is put your Merry Christmas down. Just center that in the middle of your card. Then if you do want the pop-up, because the thing with mailing now, it's so expensive if you've had any kind of depth to it. It's kind of not getting worth it to have a dimensional stuff. But if this is going to be a card that you're going to give somebody, it looks really cute popped up. And see, I left enough room so this can be down here like that. This is pretty easy. And if you decide after this that you want more pieces for this to make more of these sleigh things because you think they're really cute, let me know, and I can get you some more kits with that. So if you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you.